Hey guys, welcome to Chapter 6, Lesson 2. Today we're going to be looking at different strategies to multiply by 2. Now the reason why we are studying, we're going to be studying times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, kind of really digging in. And the reason why is because I would love for you to get to the point where if I said 7 times 8, it pops into your head, 56. If I said 6 and 8, 48. If I said 9 and 9, you'd say 81, right? Just like if I said, hey everybody, what is 2 plus 2, right? You don't draw pictures to figure out 2 plus 2 anymore. You don't have to count your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We're past that. It's just in your brain. You just know it. And so that is what our goal is. We will get to that point with multiplication. It just pops in your head because we've practiced. You've seen them over and over and over again that you just know the answer. So, and maybe you're starting to get that way with some of them, which is awesome. And maybe not. We'll keep practicing. So, let's get started. Example 1. The students in an art class are working on a project. How many students are there in the art class if there are 8 groups of 2? So here I'm going to find, well, what are 8 groups of 2? And I can think of 8 groups of 2 as 8 times 2. One way is to use an array. So I can draw 8 rows and 2 columns. That's 2 circles in each row. So I'm going to have to draw it kind of small here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I shouldn't be counting like that. I should be counting this as 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, 6, 7, 8. And then when I'm counting to see how many circles I made in my array, I'd count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that tells me that 8 times 2 is 16. Another way is we could draw a picture. I can draw 8 equal groups of 2. Okay, so if I draw 8 groups, and 2 in each group, kind of look like little piggy noses, don't they? 2 in each group. Okay, so again, what I can do is I can count by 2s when I'm counting my circles. It goes a little faster. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, which again tells us that 8 times 2 is 16. Another way still is we could write an addition sentence and multiplication sentence. So for my addition sentence, I'm going to add 2 8 times. 2, 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is again 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It's a good sign we're getting the same thing every time, guys. So therefore, we know that 8 times 2 is equal to 16. And we proved it, you guys. We overproved it, right? We showed 3 different ways to show that it is 16. So 8 times 2 is 16. There are 16 students in the art class. Another way is we could write it vertically, which just means up and down. And we'd say it 8 times 2 is 16. No matter which way you write a multiplication fact, you still read it the same way. All right, let's hop on over to example 2. Seth rides his bike to the park Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It is 2 miles round trip. So that means approximately 1 mile there, 1 mile to get there, and 1 mile to get back. So 2 miles to get to the park and back home. How many miles does he ride for the 3 days? Write a multiplication sentence with a symbol for the unknown. Then use a bar diagram to solve. Oh, we're looking at another way how to show multiplication, bar diagrams. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I've got 3 days, and then I'm multiplying that by 2 miles each day. Okay, so if I model 2 miles as a day, and that's 1 part, right? 1 part is 2 miles. 1 day here we go. 1 day is 2 miles. So that means 3 days, right? So I need 3 bars here. 1, 2, 3 bars for the 3 days. There's 2 miles in each day, I would say. 2, 4, 6 would be 6 total miles. So if I was going to write a multiplication sentence, I would say 3 days multiplied by 2 miles a day would be 6 total miles that week. So 3 times 2 is 6. Seth rode 6 miles for the 3 days. The unknown is 6. Right? Because if we look back up here, 3 times 2 equals the unknown, and that was 6. We solved it. He traveled 6 miles that week. Okay, so here's our guided practice. Write an addition sentence and a multiplication sentence for each. So if I look down here, I see 4 groups of 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 groups of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8. If I'm counting them up, it is 8. So if I need to write an addition sentence and a multiplication sentence, I would do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. Or 4 times 2 is 8, because I have 4 groups of 2. Okay, and over here I have 3 groups of 2. 1, 2, 3. And so that is 2, 4, 6. That is 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Right? 2, 4, 6. Yep. And 3 times 2 is 6. 3 groups of 2. 2, 4, 6. There we go. Okay, here we go. A little more practice here. So write an addition sentence and a multiplication sentence. So we've got 2, 4, 6. So 3 groups of 2 is 6. Oh, look at that. We're doing it again. And again, it seems like, oh, Miss Hammer, we just practiced that. Well, if I say 3 times 2 and you don't know the answer right away, we're going to keep practicing until you know 3 times 2 is 6. The more you see it, the more practice you get, the more you're going to start memorizing those multiplication facts. So then I'd write 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, right? Because we've got 2 plus 2 plus 2, we get 6. And 3 groups of 2 is 6. Okay, here I have 4 groups of 2 again. Okay, so hopefully you're saying, oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 groups of 2 is 8. So if I'm adding 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. And 4 times 2 is 8. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to do this so we can remember arrays. Okay, so we have 7 rows that have 2 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows, 2 in each row. That would be 7 times 2, right? And that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14, that is 14. 2 rows of 5. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, rows go side to side. So I have 2 rows and I have 5 in each row. That would be, I can count by 5s, guys. That would be 5, 10. So 2 rows of 5, or 2 groups of 5 are worth 10. There we go. All right, that's all I have for you today. Please let me know right away if you have any questions. I am here to help.